Alright, and so from here, from this position, we're just going to be going ahead and just relaxing the leg, letting it stretch. Alright, you can even push the knee down. You'll feel it stretch up here, close to the hip. Good way to open it up. If you're only here, you can still push on the knee, you'll still feel it up here. If you're only here, closer to the midpoint of the leg, your other leg, you still push, you'll still feel it. If you're here, down here below the knee, you will still feel it. There is no place that you can put the leg in this position that you will not feel the same stretch. Okay? You can even do little mild massaging, palm compressions along the inner side of the thigh. This will help stretch it out. Got two legs, so here we go again with the other side. Straight legs, post. Here is okay. Here is better. Here is even better than the last place. Now you're getting somewhere. 80-year-old people I've seen this do. Yeah, that was a little yoga talk. A little Yoda talk. A little yoga Yoda. And again, a twisting motion. And once again, pushing the hand down on the knee. Push the hand down on leg compression. Leg compression, 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 leg compression. It feels nice. Move the leg down, doesn't matter. Push the hand on the knee, you'll still feel it. Leg down further, doesn't matter. You'll still feel the stretch up here in the inner part of the thigh, next to where the hip turns into the thigh. Down here, even below the knee. Push it down. Don't put your shin, don't put the shin on top of the bone of your, don't put your ankle onto your shin. It'll hurt, okay? Use your foot. Feels better. Push down. Lower, doesn't matter. Push down. Lower, doesn't matter. Push down. Feels good. It all feels good. Alright? And by this point, your hips, your glutes, your butt should all be feeling pretty good right about now. And there's only one other thing to do now. From this position, what we're going to do next is a little knee bend. Alright, so some people have achy joints, achy knees. Okay, now it's important to remember what it is that are connected to the knees. Most people think that, don't even really consider the knee part of the thigh, but it is, because the quadricep inserts below the knee. I say again, your quadricep, this muscle here, inserts all the way below the knee. So even if you move just the muscle up here, you'll see the skin above the kneecap move as well. Why is that? Because the quadricep inserts below the knee, okay? So sometimes knee pain, patella pain, feeling like your patella's out of place could be a result of the quadricep being too tight. Other times, people feel as though it's shifting, it's pulling out of place, but that's a disc. That's a cushion related. So you got to think about, is your hip, you feel pressure in the hip, then that could be also related to your knee tension. That means that you're tight along your iliotibial band, which connects or once again overlaps the side aspect of the knee. The knee is just made up of about 16 different ligaments, alright? Ligaments and tendons that are all holding the femur, which is the thigh bone, on a cushion, 2 cushions, 3 cushions, excuse me if I'm not mistaken, which sits on top of the tibia, which is also which has the neighbor of the fibula over here. You got your tibia, which is this big bone, and then the tibia, which is the fibula, which is the smaller bone. Okay, so you can always remember it as little white lies, little fibs. Big tips. That's what we all want. We want that, you know. That's what we're working hard for. Not even for the money, but for the things that we want to do for the money, with the money, excuse me. But you get big tips, tell no fibs, and if you do got to tell fibs, let them be little fibs, okay? There you go. So you got your fib on this side. So knee pain comes from either the tendon that overlaps here from the IT band, or from the tendons that overlap from the hamstring, which are the semitendinosus and the semimembranosus, okay? They're two little, you can feel these hard tendons at the back of the aspect of the knee, but they come all the way down here, okay? They come all the way down here into the tibia, below the knee. You see where the knee is? There you go, all the way over, alright? So keep that type of stuff in mind. Alright, so one, you can, once again, can beat this up. This feels nice. Two, start massaging behind the hamstring. Behind the hamstring. Alright, if you can't lift the leg up, don't worry about that. Leave it flat, bend it, just massage right behind the knee into the hamstring. That feels good. Yes, it does. And you can go into the calf. Massage into the calf. I'm using my fingers, I'm pushing my fingers into where, pointing my fingers towards the kneecap. Here are my thumbs pointing towards my kneecap. So I'm massaging like that, okay? That feels good. You don't think that it has any effect or effect on the knee whatsoever? Wait till you stand up. Tell me how your knees feel. You can even massage down the calf if you want in this position too, alright? So, what do you want to do for knee discomfort, for knee pain? Massage the hamstring, a little light beat up on the thigh to help release those muscles. Alright, massage the hamstring, massage the inner aspect of the calf, pointing towards the knee, massage down the knee, or excuse me, down the calf. Alright, you can stop at where it becomes like super thin, you know. You can do that. That'll feel good. Alright, you also have the added byproduct of relieving tension on the ankle by massaging the calf. Mostly because you have the Achilles tendon. You know, if you saw the movie Troy, you know how valuable this muscle is, how valuable this tendon is. Shot through the Achilles tendon. Oh! That's how you kill a demigod. That's not how you kill a real god. So, by massaging the calf, which basically inserts into the heel through the Achilles tendon, or excuse me, the calcaneal tendon, which is the proper term for it, into the heel, right? Massaging the calf releases stress on this tendon, which will relieve any kind of ankle discomfort, any kind of, you know, posterior ankle discomfort, anything behind the medial malleolus, this bone in the center, anything behind it, or anything on the outside of the ankle, which would be right out here. Alright, so that feels good. And what you can do is you can massage the foot. If you can bring it up this high, if not, that's alright. Circle the heel, circle the heel. This is great, feels nice. Alright, feels good. And do the same thing with the other side. Little thigh beat up. Little thigh beat up. We'll even do a little manual manipulation of the thigh. This feels nice. This feels really nice. A little bit more beat up. You can hear I'm not hurting myself. I'm not trying to torture myself. No, I'm not saying I've been a very naughty boy. Just taking care of some muscle tension, preventing some issues from occurring before they even happen. Alright? Alright, then with the bent leg, once again, massaging the hamstring, massaging the hamstring, massaging the hamstring. I can't say it enough. You have any kind of discomfort in the knee, go to the doctor. Go to somebody who's got more knowledge than you do, someone who's better trained than you do. But the way that you can reduce the size of your bill, have an idea of what it is that you're talking about. Be more direct with where your pain is. That way you don't have them spending excessive amounts of money on x-rays and things that you don't need, when you just, because you're in better contact or communication with your body, you know how to describe what bothers you and where it bothers you more accurately, okay? So once again, massaging the calf, releasing tension in the knee, pointing those thumbs to the kneecap. Massage, massage, massage. Everybody likes massage. Prevention of injuries. Prevention of injuries. Prevention of injuries. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Byproduct of a relaxed calf is relaxed Achilles tendon. You can even do gas pedals. Foot off the gas, foot on the gas, foot off the gas, foot on the gas, foot off the gas, foot on the gas, foot off the gas, foot on the gas. Mash the gas. Relax. Mash the gas. Uh-oh, there's the sheriff. Mash the gas. There's the sheriff. Mash the gas. Okay, be careful. There's a cow. There's a couple cows. There's a couple cows. Up, straight away. Straight away. Up, cow. There's the sheriff. And I'm at my destination. Thank you very much. Go right back. Massage the ankle. Rotate the ankle. Rotate it. Rotate it good. Oh, Jonathan, I can't rotate it I don't have that much range of motion. All I can do is this. Okay, that's fine. Make a small little circle with your toe. Make a little circle. This little piggy went to the market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast beef. This little piggy had none. And this little piggy, all the way home. That's what your feet do. They take you from the place that you start at. There's a Zen saying, all journeys eventually lead home. Interesting stuff, huh? It's beautiful stuff. There you go. So, there's your seated portion. And for the people who are a little bit more flexible inside the hips, you want to do something for the hip and for the glute, here's what you do. It's what I like to call my little bit of a white collar stretch. What you will do is put the ankle onto the knee. You see the knee is straight. You see that my knee makes a 90-degree angle. You see that? Straight. 90. Alright? And what you're going to do is you're going to bring your elbow to your knee. Lay your hand across and lean forward. Now you'll notice that well, maybe not so much, but okay, even I was a little twisted there, and now I'm straight. But you want to try and keep your midsection as straight as possible, up and down. You don't want it kinked over, leaning over, crunching to the side. That defeats the whole purpose, okay? This way you feel the stretch in the hip. You'll feel it in the butt, in your glute, in your inner thigh a little bit too. Once again, just stretch and breathe. You see that? It's a body check. I made the correction. I felt my body out of alignment. I put my body back in. Constant communication with your body. You got to know when the check engine light comes on. How many of us been driving with that check engine light on, huh? I know I have. But it just went off. Haha. That's called maintenance, baby. That's called maintenance. And I'm going to switch sides. Why? Because I got two sides. It feels nice when I compliment both sides. Once again, right, straight, a little bend. Come in and think about it. Okay, I thought about it long enough. Alright, so from this point, we're going to go ahead and step into some standing sequence.